Today in History, August 3rd, 1492. Christopher Colombus of Genoa set off from Spain with 3 ships, and 63 days later he set foot in the Americas on October 12th. He believed at the time that he had reached India. The discovery of the Americas changed the course of history. With the discovery of the New World, the powerful European kingdoms enslaved first the indigenous people of these lands, and then exploited all the richness the Americas had to offer. That was the beginning of a new era of injustice and inequality. The colonialists saw the indigenous people as a kind of animal. The church held the view that everyone was created equally, and everyone came from the same ancestor, Prophet Adam, but it didn't have much of an effect on the colonialists. Europe gradually distanced itself from religion with the help of the surge of materialism which reached its heyday in the 19th century. Surely, when people started rejecting the truth that all humans are equals created by God and that they needed to treat each other according to moral rules stipulated by God, colonialism, and later imperialism, got everything it needed to prosper. The materialists immediately clung to Charles Darwin's deluded evolutionary ideas with the hopes of having a scientific basis for their lies about primitive man. The unabridged name of Darwin's 1859 book, Origin of Species, was as follows: On the origin of species by means of natural selection or the preservation of favored races in the struggle for life. Darwin openly admitted in his 1871 book, The Descent of Man, that he was referring to the white European men with the so-called favored races claim of his, and that he saw other races as half-ape primitive creatures based on his incorrect assumptions. According to these unscientific thoughts of Darwin, some races were greatly advanced, while others were so primitive that they were close to apes. Darwin believed that white Europeans were advanced races. He thought that white men were superior to others, both physically and mentally. When this twisted way of thinking received bogus scientific support through the theory of evolution, an epoch of bloodshed started. Though it is impossible to arrive at precise numbers, it is generally accepted that, prior to European colonization of the New World, some 40 to 60 million people lived in the Americas, which dropped to about 340,000 by the 1860s due to disease, enslavement, and occasional genocide, and this number declined even further to roughly 220,000 by 1910. Thus, the so-called scientific basis Darwin provided for colonialism led to an unprecedented loss of human life.